So hello and welcome to this patch. I've called it Action Patch. It's a bit of a weird name, but kind of action sequence-ish type film thing, if you want to call it that. Call it whatever you want. Comment with a suitable name if you want, or just telling me how bad that one is. But let's just listen to what's going on first. God, it sounds good. And this is the E370, as you probably guessed, into the Rabid Elephant natural gate. Let's just mute those on my Bafako mixer. Now there is some noise coming into this from my effects chain, which if I just do this, that's the fourth output in the cloud and morph mode with the detune and spread of this cloud wide open. So it's quite fuzzy and detuned and dissonant. And then I'm just sweeping the VOP per octave from a LFO, which is just out of shot. Most of this is actually out of shot, but I wanted you to see the key components. I'm modulating the LFO, so the speed of this pitch rise just serves to build up some tension and anticipation and then release again through a PT delay and spring reverb. If I pull my effects, the noise disappears. So let's leave those pulled out for now. I'm splitting my volt per octave from an ADAC 207 quantizer. I'll pop the modules on screen so you can see what they are, because there's no way I can get all this in shot. And I'm using Tuesday from This Is Not Rocket Science to create a melody. This is 4 bars long that I can switch between 1, 2, 3 or 4 bars in length. I've got my pitch sequence going into a quantizer. Even though this is quantized, this is giving me the option to punch in notes in and out on the interface on the ADAC quantizer, and also giving me the option to create relative intervals from that 1 volt per octave from Tuesday. And this is what's going out to the 3 oscillators on the E370. These are playing their independent pitches, all related to Tuesday. And let's just listen to the first output. I'm modulating morph and wavefold on the first out. That's the first channel on the natural gate, so let's open that up. If I close natural gate, and I'm hitting natural gate with the gate pattern that Tuesday generates, but also modulating how open and closed this gate is as well. Anything from soft little percussive blips just sounds killer. Let's put this back onto a 4-bar sequence. And they're definitely a potent pairing. The second output is coming out into a mutable instrument, Ripples, to use its filtering and its VCA. And here it is, panned hard left. So make sure you're listening in stereo. I'm LFO modulating the cutoff on Ripples, and I have the accent pattern out of Tuesday triggering the envelope. So that with the main sequence from oscillator 1. It's just this little resonant, sweepy filter kind of accent an additional top line to the bass. Now the third line, I should say that second line is the cloud mode. So I can really spread those voices if I want. And there is some modulation of spreading and the wavetable morph. The third part is 2 operator FM mode, again through natural gate. This is the right side, so let's open that up. Now I have a clock divided envelope every 3 16th note pulses, so a dotted 8th note. Triggering my X parameter. Which will go as bonkers as you like. And I'm moving the modulator tuning for that FM pairing and the modulation on the Y parameter as well. Having this divided dotted 8th note rhythm just gives it this kind of trippy, rhythmic feel. And I have a divide by 2 16th notes, so a standard 8th note. I'm taking the tick output as my 16th note reference for clocking and then dividing that down. Divide 2 triggers the actual rhythm. That tick, 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 tick rhythm that you're hearing. But then the divide 3 so it's like it gives the modulation a separate feeling to the rhythmic modulation, which I think is kind of cool. So that's panned hard right. This panned hard left. Oscillator 1 in the center. Let's just go back to a 2-bar sequence. Have some drums, which are really important what they are. And I'm going to put my reverb back in, which is going to bring a bit of noise back. And my little swooshy voice 4 thing. Let's really high pass that out. There will be a video coming that is for my Patreon supporters, which pans out and shows the whole setup, and it's kind of a 5-minute jam, little mini track, really working the kind of modulation, effects, mixing. Go support me on Patreon if you'd like to see that. If not, enjoy this more close-up view and I'll have a play around. Hit like, subscribe, comment, all the good stuff. Cheers.